And then after about 30 seconds or so, by this point, Dean, we'll get to you in a second. By this point, Terry, you and Dana, you've made it to the rec room. After about 30 seconds or so, Billy and Jovi, the acid feeling goes away. And you kind of feel like yourself. A bit more. You're not fighting to get out of the water.
I stay.
Okay. You get very, very soggy.
I'm just gonna show Billy how you feeling.
Soggy. Oh. I was mad, and I was sad, and now I'm soggy.
But still both those.
So I think that's progress.
Are you scared of the water?
I'm not, right? I'm not scared of the water anymore? No.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna, like, turn my back and just guard the door and leave you two.
Aren't you gonna ask me?
I don't care.
Hey!
He's my buddy.
It's your buddy. Terry, you make it to the rec room. And there is a bed here just like every other identical crew quarter. It's kind of more of a couch now. There's like a lot of soft, cushiony stuff all over it. There's a small screen attached to which is some game console of the future that is actually from a while ago. And then there is a portable cassette player recorder that you could take with you if you wanted to. And Dana just kind of points to it and says,
"All right, Dana, I guess just hang out over there. I'm gonna pop this sucker in."
Okay.
And I'm notably making another terrible horror movie faux pas of keeping my back turned to Dana while I listen to a cassette tape.
Fantastic. You hear some, like, really, really loud rock music.
Oh, that is it. Okay, I did hear it then.
Meanwhile, with this music kind of, like, echoing down the halls, Dean, Prince starts growling and hissing very loudly as you're over by the sink getting water.
Does it look like he's growling at the sink, or does it look like he's growling somewhere else?
He's growling at the ceiling above you.
Dean will scoop the cat and try to run back to Bert and Billy as fast as he can.
Okay, make a speed check for me.
Can I use athletics as well?
You absolutely can.
Failure.
It's a full-length song. All right. Then as you turn to go scoop up Prince, you glance up just for a second, and you don't have normal human eyes. You have android eyes. So they're a little bit different. They can see things on a slightly different level, and you don't see anything, but you do see a slight shift in, like, the surrounding space as something falls from the ceiling and lands on top of you. Something very big. That is going to try to attempt to claw into you.
Okay.
So they manage to slip these very long, you can feel that they're long because they pierce through your strange exoskeleton fleshy self, claws into your delicious chest. And you are going to take... You're going to take a total of 16 points of damage from both claws.
I like the juxtaposition this fight scene has of Terry just kind of sitting in a room listening to cool music, but then the same cool music is playing while this fight scene of Dean getting eviscerated by a horrible invisible monster is playing.
Yep, it's very bad.
While Jovi lays on his back in the shower room.
Yes. Yeah, however you feel about Jovi is up to you now, but you don't feel any strangeness about water. You just feel the normal amount of ness about water.
The normal weirdness of taking
and
a
also
bath.
and also kind of like a bump is starting to form on the back of your head.
I have a concussion.
But the music stops, Terry. The cassette player pops.
I just turned to Dana. I mean, it was a bop, but I don't know. I didn't think it was worth splitting up for. What do you think, Dana? Is she still there?
Oh, she's still there.
Oh, good.
She just kind of looks at you and says, I mean, Sonia has a ton of those.
I mean, you could have just said it was music. Whatever. We should probably get back to everybody else.
Okay.
I put the cassette back in my pocket though, because it's bopping. I'm keeping it.
Okay. Where are you heading?
Back to the group.
Okay. To the bathroom crew?
I guess to just where Dean was, because the cafeteria is where we split up, so I'm going back to the cafeteria.
Okay. You head back to the cafeteria. Dean, there's something heavy that has its claws in you, and you can only kind of see. It's like if there's like an invisible, like someone with like one of those invisibility force fields around them, so you can see that there's something there, but you have no idea like what it is, because you got special android eyes.
This is very uncomfortable.
It's quite uncomfortable. What would you like to do?
Dean is not very strong and knows he's not very strong. This thing is heavy enough. Does Dean think he can be able to escape like under it, or would he have to push this entire thing off?
You could probably try to like slide out of the claws, slippery, as opposed to like lifting it off with your strength. You don't think that you'd be able to like push it off.
Yeah, he would try that then. He would try to like scurry underneath it and run away.
Okay. So you can make that as a speed check to try to get out of this situation.
23 out of 43.
23 out of 43. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that beats the monster speed. So I'm going to say that you are able to do that. You're able to kind of push your way off of this out from underneath this invisible creature enough to scoop up the cat and bolt to the door. Just as Terry is walking up to the door, you see Dean running out. Now, what sort of like fluid is inside of Dean? Is it blood-looking fluid?
Is it milk?
Is it milk? Is it the milk?
It's milk.
No, it's not
Like
milk.
an alien.
It's not. It's like the same. It's similar consistency of blood, but probably more like a little more watery, and it's kind of a pale blue, I would say.
You see a lot of this coming out of Dean's, like, right where your ribcage would be, because as if, like, it had clawed up and into your ribcage, and you just managed to, like, pop off of it. Ugh. There's a lot on, like, the front of Dean that's just kind of, like, pouring down a little bit.
I just kind of walked in the room. I mean, it was a bot, but there was nothing. Jesus
Time to go, time to go, time to go.
Friend computer, what the hell happened to you?
He does not stop. He's just running towards the showers.
I'm just gonna kind of
with like a big giant, you have a giant orange and white cat who's
cat
just
on one
like
hand, just like
hissing.
sprinting with the other.
I'm gonna kind of back up and have my gun out, but I want the biosensor running to see if that at least picks up a general location of whatever attacked Dean.
Okay.
I imagine to be a little bit like Alien, where it's just like a radar blip that it's not specific.
Yeah,
you have to wait for it to refresh the position and stuff.
Yeah, so you put these goggles on, or you put your scanner on, and you see that there is like, it's like an amorphous cloud almost. It's not like a defined like human shape or anything like that. Quickly crossing from the farthest corner of the the mess hall towards you. It's about halfway between the farthest end and you.
Can I sloppy shoot as I run backwards?
You can with disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. All right, so I guess that's combat, right?
Yep, that would be combat. If you have any training in firearms, or military background, those would apply.
I do have military training,
cool.
Which I
Then
guess
you would
I'm
get 10%.
passing off as like friend computer basically spawns you with a base level of being able to shoot.
Yeah, because you start with like a laser cutter and stuff like that. Yeah,
I mean, you're not like. I guess you are kind of incompetent in that, though. I failed. That makes sense.
But you didn't fail by a whole lot, so it definitely doesn't seem to make contact with anything.
Yeah, well, I'm shooting wildly at something I can't see as I'm running backwards and not super ending. So yeah.
Yeah. So you definitely don't think that it made contact with anything, but you're just running and sprinting.
Yeah. After a bit, I give up on shooting and just run. Yeah.
Fantastic. So Bert, Jovi, and eventually Billy, you hear the sounds of very fast approaching footprints. Terry, notably, Dana didn't actually follow you back. Dana went the other direction.
Oh. Oh no.
As I hear a lot of movement, I'm going to drop the infrared goggles back down.
Okay.
And kind of just be on alert.
Okay. You don't see any of those, like, footprints or anything around here. And as they approach, you see the shapes of humanoid figures, not 7.5 foot tall humanoid-ish figures, but like your friends. As Dean follows in with like a football hold on the cats, and Terry, you hear gunshots, and Terry follows shortly behind.
Have I pulled my clothes back on?
Yeah, you would have had time to
Okay.
do that.
They're all wet though, because
Yeah, they are very
soaked
soggy.
them in water. Yeah. Thanks, Bert.
I'll lift the goggles back up and see who's there and ask Dean what happened.
Well, there was a large, mostly invisible creature that has impaled me. It was very uncomfortable. I'm going to take some drugs now for my pain.
You know, I'm not sure how it works, but you might want to rinse off.
Sure.
Wow.
I'll do a quick rinse as I take my pain pill, one of my pain pills.
Can I like
The
press the
cat's
button
not
for the
gonna like
door
it.
rapidly? Can I press the button for
The,
the door?
the door closes,
Like,
and then
the
opens
door-
up and then closes again.
Yeah, I was about to say I pressed it too many times. No.
Don't lock the door.
You're now in the bathroom, the washroom. There is a couple of large vents on the ceiling. One of them has like one of those what are they called? Steam like extractors on it. Actually, they all have like this very large steam extractor on it to keep the steam from going up into the vents.
I'm glad.
But
that
you're in
you
this room.
point
There are no
these
other
out.
ways out.
So we're all in the bathroom.
We're all in this
All
together.
I'm gonna throw.
Well, at least the 5 of you are in this together. Dana's not here.
Right. I'm gonna keep the goggles back on then, since I know they're all in here.
I'm gonna turn on all the working showers.
Okay.
Just let them get it all nice and steamy in here.
Okay. Yeah, you turn on all of them. Do you go into the stall that says out of order?
Can I see into it first?
Yeah, you can like
Yeah.
pop it open.
I'll look at anything weird.
Yeah, the shower head is like broken off.
What happens when I turn it on?
Nothing happens.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it just like water would
Like a hose.
spew out of it, yeah.
No, nothing happens. It's
What is
It's-
it? And then a noise.
this music comes on. No, you presume with your knowledge of like engineering and stuff like that the computer systems here might be able to control the showers and the water flow and everything like that. And if it was broken, they probably turned it off so it didn't like constantly spew water.
Good thinking. Yeah, that's what I would do. We're just gonna leave these on.
Okay. You leave them on. It gets steamy in here, and then the fans kick on to kind of like keep the steam from building up.
I still have a little vial of this stuff that I collected.
Mhm.
Is that doing anything? Like if I take it out and look at just the outside of the vial, I'm not gonna open the
it's
vial.
moving a lot.
Oh. I'd offer
see
this
that
to
there's a- you
Dean,
can see
but
that there's
honestly,
like a
I
little-
don't appreciate your medical.
There's a
I
little
have
bit of
one
like
of my own.
condensation inside of the vial, and it's like pushing itself as far away from that condensation as possible.
Look at this. Everybody see? I think water is our best weapon. Like in that movie Signs from the 2000s.
Billy also never got out of the shower. She stayed in there for like a solid.
Stayed in.
He just was like, nope, I'm not. I have to stay here
More
for a
prune than woman at this
You
point.
missed
Yeah.
it, but I got dressed, but Bert had soaked all my clothes too, so I'm wearing super wet clothes.
They're
I'm
very
just like,
drippy.
"Whoa."
They're very heavy.
Yeah,
If you thought
it's hard
Jovi
to
was
move around.
slow, yeah.
Well, okay, so here's your catch-22, old man. The water is good against the yellow goopy stuff, but I don't know how well it works against giant invisible creature. Huh?
What giant invisible creature? Are you high? Did he give you light speed too?
Are
Shit,
they
did you give me light
connected?
speed too, you son of a bitch?
Not yet.
Yeah. Wait, where's everybody else? All the other people that work here. Did we lock
You were
them
with-
out?
We don't
You were
know.
with Dana.
You're not. They're not in the bathroom with you.
You were with
Okay.
Dana. Where was your travel buddy?
She just walked off somewhere.
Where's the rat man?
Mr. Ratman.
Where is the rat?
Oh, that
man?
is true. Bert, you had the rat man held the whole time, did you? Or did you when you went into the bathroom situation? What happened here? What happened
mean-
with you and the rat man?
I kind of just put him in line and said, "Come with us," but then that was about
Oh
it.
yeah,
I
he
didn't-
did. He
so
definitely did not. He did not come
I
with you.
didn't, I didn't
No, he
drag him.
Yeah, no.
immediately regretted it.
He stood there as you all walked away. Some say he's still standing there
To this day.
to this day.
I'll at least open the door and peer out into the next room
Okay.
Good luck. God bless.
with my goggles on.
With your goggles on. Okay. You see a bunch of the footprints, and because it's infrared and it's potentially also somewhat heat-based, you can tell that there are some very fresh ones that go all the way up to the door where you're at, and then go up and in on the wall and travel on the ceiling towards the main area.
Oh, so
So
it
it's not
clearly
here?
knew the water was on. I was like, all right. Good news, it hates this room. Bad news, everyone else on here is probably about to get murdered.
That's a dang shame.
Well, you know,
If only
them's
the
the
space
breaks.
police were called in the beginning of this for a port violation, maybe none of this would have happened.
Actually, Terry,
Call the space police.
what? You went to the ship. Did they load everything?
Oh, you know what? Can I check that little device I had in the beginning to see if the what's it called? The job is complete?
Uh,
It looks like it was about halfway completed.
Shit. Well, we have a forklift. Well, it's like a hover one because it's the future. But we have a forklift. We could do the rest ourselves. The cargo was close, but the ship is locked until the job is complete. So,
So let me get this straight. We have a gooey parasitic thingy. We can't get on our skins. And this guy is talking about invisible creatures, but I think it's just his fears getting to him. Anyone else seen an invisible creature?
loaded
He looks at his
question.
holes. Yes,
You got holes.
I got yes.
What about you,
my
Bert?
chest holes.
Bert, you said you could see them with your goggles, your googly eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Billy,
okay. Well,
Billy saw what I saw with Sonia, right, Billy?
yeah, but nobody could prove that.
She like
Sonya didn't
opens the
rip
curtain.
herself in
Yes.
Yeah.
What was our cargo one more time? What are we carrying back?
What is
half.
it?
Is it
You're
goo?
never
It better not
told
be
what it
goo.
was.
Yeah, if it's goo, I mean,
It's gonna be.
If it's goo, we got plenty of it.
Well, here's the thing. First things first, we gotta make the invisible monster visible monster. Do we have any paint or anything we can splash on it?
Yeah, I have a bunch of red paint I just keep on me.
Inside of you?
Inside of me. Yep.
what about that other? What about the sign? The doctor's ship? Could we take his ship out of here if we needed to?
We
didn't go on the bridge.
I did go on the bridge. I soft booted the bridge, but we might be able to use
With
that
a good
as
engineer / hacker, maybe you can lift that thing off. A good one, not a
You do
shit
have to.
one.
You do have to fix the door situation.
Yeah, I was
to
about to
the
say, was the
outside
airlock
hall.
that we blew up like
Right.
attached to the ship, or was it
Of
like
course it
attached to
was.
the? Oh, good.
Oh yes, it was.
Mhm.
And we would have to get rid of the goo inside of that ship as well.
Yeah, and you can't fly a ship with a faulty airlock.
You could.
No,
You
that I was
could
good.
for a very, very short amount of time.
And a broken bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get real stinky in there if we don't fix that bathroom first.
So wait, so the invisible creature was eating what's her name, right?
Surely
Like-
it's full by now, right?
Surely,
How far away were her legs from where we are?
from where you are,
Yeah.
if you're at a T intersection,
Yeah.
you're at this end of the T.
Yeah.
At the base of the T, so down here is
Yeah.
where her legs are.
Okay. Billy's gonna open the curtain again. If this thing likes bodies, we could go pick up her legs. I do have grenades that we could put in the legs and then toss to. Like it would want to play fetch, right? I think it would want the leg, but the leg would have a bomb in it, and then it would eat the leg.
See,
And
that
then the
works
bomb would
with
be inside.
that
I'm
works
willing
with
to let you try this, Billy.
Well, hold on. That
you,
works with
Joey.
like dogs when you throw a stick, but it doesn't work so well when you are made of sticks. Do you know what I mean by that?
But like if we throw, like if we know that it's in the room and we toss out a thing that is
and then like
already
shut
bloody.
the door.
I mean,
between us
yeah, if
and
there's a door there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking just wherever it was, it would want to eat the leg, right? If that
I'm
was what
cool
was
with this,
available
but I
to
want
it.
you to carry the legs.
Well,
until we
yes, I can do that.
Carried severed legs around.
I don't want to, but I would rather it eat legs of someone who's already dead and legs that also happen to have a really nice present of a grenade
Mhm.
than me or you.
Oh, thank you. For once.
She's pointing at Bert.
No,
or you.
yeah, right over me. Oh, she's.
Well, okay. Who's gonna go get the leg?
Well, I can go get the legs.
We'll
but
all go get the
we'll
leg.
all go get the legs.
Okay.
And I'll throw the goggles on and be like, I've got the cover.
Why don't we let the robot go get the leg?
Wait. Wait. So we aren't gonna take what's
The
his
doctor.
face's ship because it doesn't work, right? So we still have to fill the cargo on our ship.
Do we
Oh.
really need to take the cargo?
We have to because the ship
Yeah,
won't move
won't
unless
let us
it's on the
leave.
cargo ship.
But if the cargo is the goo, I mean, should we be taking a huge amount of the goo with us?
Do you think there's another ship here we can leave on?
Wasn't there another one parked right next to our
It was
ship?
just, that was the
Yeah,
doctor
that was
ship.
the one.
Oh,
we
that was
blew
the
the
doctor
doctor's.
ship. Mhm.
But there
Oh.
must be another way that the workers here could have gotten on and off, right?
They might live
Not
here.
that you saw.
No.
Couldn't we just replace the cargo with different cargo?
Yeah, does it know?
We could always dump the cargo. No, they won't. They
Yeah, I
lock
would
it.
know
They lock
about
it.
that. Or could we put just the empty boxes that were blocking a port violation? Could we do that?
That's maybe. But also, we're running on the assumption that we're here to pick up something bad. What if it's nothing? What if it's just
It's
like
gonna be
underwear?
Oh, come on. That's going to be bad. Let's be honest.
Well,
It's gonna be bad. Let's be honest.
If it's not
This
the
is
goo,
a
then it's
mining
like trapped
colony.
orphans or something.
this is a mining colony, and we're picking up things. And this crap came from the mines. It's probably in these boxes.
Now to clarify,
Not the empty
you know from your company that this place here is used as like a drop-off pickup location for other people. So
Yeah.
it is a mining operation. It is an active mining operation, but it is also a like drop-off
It
point.
could still be underwear.
It could still be underwear.
What
You know,
kind of
you know how
we
you
can scan the
know how you
boxes.
solve that? We're opening up the fucking boxes.
Yeah, let's do it.
I
Well,
could scan
okay.
them as well.
We need to have somebody do plan leg, and then maybe somebody else do plan cargo.
But we should like do it together in a group because the last time we split up, you lost somebody and he had like holes made in his body.
That's fair. Okay, let's do plan leg first then.
I think it's on the way.
I have holes in my
Joe, not those holes.
Okay.
All right, let's
Billy
do it.
will now put her clothes on.
That entire conversation.
A good time. A good time.
But I think she'll put her clothes on, but I think that she's gonna take is there like a cup in here or what?
Yeah, I was wondering if there were buckets of water or something.
Yeah, sure. There's a mop bucket in the corner.
Well,
She
Dean
just
was
starts throwing
bringing
water on people.
Wasn't he bringing something?
I
Dean
was,
was
but I
going
was
to-
accosted by an alien, so unfortunately I was not able to bring the cups of water. I chose Prince, and that was the right choice.
That is correct.
You know, cats hate water, and this thing hates water, so I'm just...
So you're
Throw
saying
that
these
out
things
there.
can't die via process of
Via the transitive property.
the transitive property. Oh, good. Okay, let's. Oh, yeah. Wait. So I'm gonna. I want to definitely run myself under the shower just to be soaking wet.
Yeah, Billy
which-
has tossed water on most of you. Terry decided to also become wet.
It took more initiative.
Perfect. Awesome. So now you are all a bit soppy. And you have a leg plan and you have a box plan. Is this correct?
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. So the leg plan is going to be a sooner rather than later because you can approach the legs on your way out of here. You open the door and I assume, Bert, you have your infrareds on? There is nothing in front of you. The steps, the footprints, and all that stuff are still there, but they are not as like vibrant as they were. But there's nothing new. There's also no body.
There's no legs?
Alien body.
No.
No, as you go out, you can still see that there are the two legs just kind of chilling.
Being legs.
All right, let's step one.